Welcome back to No Recipe Required. Hope you're doing well. I'm Dave. Today I'm going to show you how to do a simple basic brine. Brine is really just a mixture of water, sugar, and salt that I use for a lot of meats, particularly pork and chicken, to imbue a little bit of flavor, but as well as quite a bit of moisture into the meat. It really produces a much better, moister, more delicious product by letting some of that salt flavor penetrate the inside of the meat, as well as, like I said, some of the moisture. Let's go ahead, get to it. So here in a bowl for our basic brine, really just a few ingredients. I've got some kosher salt here, and I'm going to put in probably half a cup or so. I'm going to go for equal parts salt and sugar. Now I'm using brown sugar, which I've got here. If you don't have brown sugar, you can use white sugar. I've also used other sweeteners as well. Things like honey, maple syrup, anything like that, molasses even, works totally fine. And again, they all kind of impart a little bit different flavor to whatever you're cooking. You're going to go about equal parts, and then we're going to add water to this and get the sugar and the salt dissolved. How much water? Well, I generally use about 4 to 5 times the amount of water as I have sugar plus salt. So if your sugar plus salt is a cup, I'd probably use anywhere from 3.5 to 5 cups of water. And you'll notice the steam coming off of here. I use hot water as well, because hot water will dissolve the sugar and salt a little better, and I want all that flavor dissolved into my liquid. I'm going to go ahead and add, I've got some peppercorns here, and actually I can see a little bit of the sugar still on the bottom of the dish. I'm just going to whisk that a little bit more. I've got some peppercorns. I'm going to add, I don't know, 15, 20 peppercorns in there. And then this is essentially ready to go. Now you can do a couple things. You can pop this into the fridge. You don't want to put any meat or food into it while it's still hot like this. You want it room temperature or even refrigerator temperature. So you can just let it cool, put it in the fridge, or you can do what I do and go ahead. I put a little bit less water than I wanted in here, and I'm going to go ahead and just dump almost a full tray of ice cubes in there and let the ice cool the liquid down, and then I'll be ready to go much sooner than if I just let it cool on its own. Once this cools down, you can go ahead and you can take your meat, your chicken, your pork, whatever you're doing. I've got a double cut pork chop here. I would just drop it in. You can let it go for anywhere from I'd say 5 to 8 hours, maybe even overnight. I think would just be fine. Take it out, let it dry, then you're ready to cook. I'll see you next time on No Recipe Required.